Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today, we're diving into episode 3 of season 2 of Peacemaker. In the last episode, Chris, after trying to put all the pieces of his life together here at the tail end, things just are not going his way. So he just decides to up and leave and head over to the other universe where things seem to be a lot better for him. And that's where we kind of left off. He's just like, I'm done. You know, I'm not being accepted by any of these superhero organizations. I'm not being accepted by the girl that he's into. All of it's just, I don't know, he's just had enough, and he's just went over there after he saw a little taste of a little glimpse of that life the other version of him had, and that's where we left off with him heading across. So let's see what happens next. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies we react to each month. You also get early access to a bunch of the other shows that we cover here on the channel as well. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Till least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all sent out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 2. Another Rick up my sleeve. Here we go. 3 years ago. Our timeline or the other timeline? Well, there's a Rick Flag right there. Junior, that is.
I have to get ready for work, Rick. So do you.
Ugh, don't remind me.
You ship out today. You should really be with June. You know I'm just not fond of lying.
Yeah, she's a fucking sorceress.
And?
And I'm afraid if I break up with her, she's gonna burrow a hole through the planet.
He's cheating on Enchantress with Harcourt. That's wild, dude.
Maybe it's worth it.
What?
But wait, but that's at least an acknowledgement or a reference back to that first Suicide Squad movie.
Only friend I have, Rick. And I'm pretty sure I'm yours. You want to fuck that up?
Newsflash, Amelia Harcourt. We already fucked that up.
Ooh, and she's doing it all over again with Chris. A little more messy too, considering also Chris killed him.
You ship out to Corto Maltese in 2 hours.
Oh, and this is just before, yeah. There's so much baggage that comes with that then. Oh my God. That we didn't even really consider or think about, you know? I mean, how could we have thought about it? This is the first we're finding out about it. Hey, like I said last time, this opening it's just growing on me more and more the more I experience it. Dude, I'm just looking at Flag Senior, Frank Grillo there. Dude, he was giving it his all with that choreography. I hadn't really paid attention to every individual person, but he was like getting into it. Like, damn. Chapter 3, another Rick up my sleeve. That makes me even more confident that we're going to see a Rick Flag in this universe. And he's probably with Harcourt in this universe.
Where the fuck have you been? Dad and I've been freaked out. There's blood in the library. Where the fuck did that come from?
What library?
You hungover?
A little bit.
It is just alcohol, right?
Yeah.
All right, get up. Come on. Fixing us some eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, this Chris is a little out of sorts. Not that ours is in sorts, but a very different kind of out of sorts. Works out in our favor, though, that he does have a bad habit of disappearing a lot, apparently. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, come on. Piss!
Pee faster! What is this wardrobe? Yeah, dude, he's had a completely obviously they've led such a completely different life. Like, not having that loss over here, this Chris probably took so much of this for granted, you know?
Gotta go. Also, why do all my clothes look like the Kardashians' furniture, huh?
Who are the Kardashians?
Seriously?
Where are you going?
Wait, I could believe that maybe maybe he's never heard of them, but do they just straight up not exist over here? That'd be an interesting turn.
Fuck him. Fuck that guy.
God, I want to know what all is different. Damn, what a house, though.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Yes. Can you name the entire address, including zip code, of Amelia Harcourt's workplace?
What? Why would I know the address of Argus?
Argus. Okay, second question.
That counts as right? Why are you being so weird?
Just answer the question.
Why don't
Is
you
this
drive
him
your fucking peace cycle?
Wait, what? Yo. Okay. That was an interesting way to fish for an interesting way to fish for information. Yo. Let's go. He didn't even have to ask for the address. It was just in his phone. Wait. This is the Stargirl set for the town. Same street. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. If they it depends if we get the angle I'm thinking we're going to get. Hold on. Shit. Aww.
That's a bit much.
Only a little bit. Yeah, dude, he's gonna get intoxicated with this life. Yep. It's the clock tower right there.
You drink as much as anyone here. Aren't you in agony?
Does it help somehow to bitch about it? You want some coffee?
Just water.
She's just better at hiding it. She is the little bit of a sadist. Masochist? Masochist.
Because you guys were hanging out like a lot, and then...
Yeah, she
So
does
did
not want to
something
talk
happen
about it.
between you two then?
No.
No way.
How would you know?
Because Peacemaker is my best friend and we share everything with each other, even all our deepest, darkest secrets.
Like what?
Don't make fun of me, but how I like spiders. Peacemaker taught me that that's not something I should be ashamed of.
You shouldn't be.
And no matter how much I can tell, you're both judging me right now. I'm not going to be ashamed of that.
So your deep, dark secret is that you dig spiders?
Yes, I know it makes me ghoulish, but...
Dude, that is not what makes you ghoulish.
How many people have you killed?
I mean, how many's the shit done? Wait, why are you changing the subject?
Because that's the ghoulish part.
I know everything there is to know about spiders. You want to quiz me on some spider facts? No,
I love
could
that
probably
she's
take a
just
spider
kind
test
of
right now and
breaking
get a
down over
professional
there.
biology degree.
I wonder if that was a character break or if that was...
God, I know so many crow facts. Do you know they're the only bird to use tools?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I also
They
don't
can take
think
a
that's
paperclip,
true.
Straighten it out, and then if another crow is being a dick...
I mean, they can, but I don't think that they're only birds that can. Other corvins can.
You know what, Adrian?
No? What?
John fell asleep in the bathtub last night. I'm suddenly getting afraid he choked on his own vomit in there.
Fuck! Why are you just telling me this now?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm making sure you're alive.
Why are your fingers in my mouth?
I'm checking for throw up.
Jesus!
What the fuck, Adrian?
I'm gonna get some sun. You coming?
Want to quiz me on some spider facts?
Oh my god, it's the owl thing all over again.
How did Mr. Grant's test turn out?
Very positive,
Oh, that's terrible.
right?
I was hoping it wasn't cancer. Can you just put your eye there across from the scanners there?
When you just try to play along, when you have no idea what you're talking about. Well, it'll be a happy surprise then if the guy shows up and he's cancer-free. That is the case.
No, ads. I told you, no.
Well,
Well, what?
why not?
Are you kidding me?
No. Chris, he's nice, he's funny, he's got splendid hygiene. He's super yoked, nice jawline, and he's in love with you.
Shut up.
What?
He's not.
He very much so is.
He wears a fucking clown costume.
What do you have against clowns?
When I first met you, I thought you had it all together. And I'm not saying you don't come off cool, you do. But since really getting to know you, I realize you're more fucked up than anyone I know.
Present company excluded.
What's that?
Oh, that's you exploding because you're so fucked up.
Me and Chris is not a thing. It's never gonna be a thing.
You know that?
Her delivery's fantastic, and I don't think he knows at all. He still definitely thinks it's a thing, but he's pursuing it over here now, thinking he might actually have a chance.
Like 7 more dogs.
This is fucking stupid.
Hey,
Oh,
you got like some business or something here?
What's up, Rick?
Chris wanted to talk.
Just wanted to talk, huh?
Yeah.
Like about what, dude?
You let us talk?
Yeah, of course. Cool.
I don't think so. I don't think so, bud.
Hardcore.
Oh, hey, Smith. Well, we're calling each other by our last names now?
No,
So they don't do that over here.
sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is such a different vibe already, man. What the fuck?
Jarhead.
I don't know why you and Keith call him that. He's Army, not Marines, so not a jarhead.
Yeah.
Let's just go out, okay? Is that cool?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude. Fucking smooth, dude.
How many eyes does a tarantula have?
Eyes by definition come in pairs, so 2.
Tarantulas have 8 eyes. You said that so confidently, I had
He
to actually
did.
look back at my phone.
Yeah, I was actually like, I understand the logic, kinda.
Who is it?
Hello?
Why didn't you tell us Smith has some kind of superpowered duck?
What? What the dude? Whether you can see it or not, or discern it or not, he told you. He told you it was an eagle before you went on this little mission.
He told me duck.
He did not.
The fuck are my pants?
I
Wait.
washed and folded them, put them on the kitchen counter.
Aw.
Jesus Christ. why
Wait.
would you
Yeah, hold on. That means he depantsed him while he was unconscious. I mean, it's a good sentiment, I guess. I didn't even think about that part until after. God, they've got a full-on mural out here too for them. Aw, Ozzy.
What do you want on here? Want some mustard?
Actually, you got this?
I got it.
All right, no problem.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna take this one. This is gonna work for me. I'm just gonna.
He's so good, man. Is he even gonna wanna go back? Obviously, there's gonna be like a journey here. And maybe there's some dark facade, or not facade, this is the facade. Maybe there's some dark underbelly we're not aware of yet in this universe. Like, maybe on the surface level, everything looks all fine and dandy, but the more you dive into different aspects, maybe it just continues to get more, like, unhinged.
You wanted to talk?
Just want to see what's going on with like you and Rick Flag or whatever.
I mean, he's a good guy. He's not gonna fuck around on me.
Well, I mean, the other one did cheat on June, so who knows? But I would understand the apprehension of breaking up with the Enchantress, though. Like, having that conversation, things not going well, maybe not going well for you, but...
But seriously, stuff like how I push people away by being a dick, trauma that I've had with me my whole life but define me.
You really are different.
I am.
Because it's hard to say that this Chris even had any of that trauma to begin with. Probably maybe from very different trauma, but still, I don't know.
The last thing I need is getting my heart broken again because you're curious. You really hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't have someone walking out on me just because they thought I was, like, criticizing their driving or whatever.
Right. It's bullshit.
Yeah, a little bit. That's a little excessive.
I don't know. We both have to think about it, you know?
Yeah, this Chris must have been like a hardcore asshole.
Yeah, I guess if all those things were in place,
What
we could see where we were.
happening here?
I should get back to...
Whoa! What the fuck?
Hey, you can't come in here with that stuff. Stop.
What is going on?
You okay?
Oh, so chunky.
Fucking Suns again. They're gonna kill more people.
Oh. That's the same group that was in Creature Commandos, right? Or am I mixing things up?
Move quickly but carefully. This stuff is dangerous. You all saw what happened to Jerry out there.
I'm still waiting for the revelation that something's off in this world. Like just these little things here. Like what if there is this oppressive state and on this side of things that maybe they're the heroes?
The same as was used to blow up that housing and development office last week.
Housing and development?
Chris, I think you should stand down. I think you might be having a reaction to the blow.
No, I got a little dizzy.
Okay, maybe not.
We got backup on the way, but it's only gonna take the Sons of Liberty a few minutes to set up.
Hey! Oh, we didn't get to see their name. Oh, was the Crabjoys from, well, not from Superman, but that's the connective tissue they're making there. Couldn't see the full name to see what their alt reality name was. Because back in his room, all the bands had, like different flourishes or spellings or little puns related to the real band name. Damn. That's one way to get in.
Hey, you hear something?
Quit freaking out, dude.
I heard something though.
You have to go check it out. That guy's Peacemaker, right? But he ain't wearing his suit.
No.
That was an interesting reaction from her.
Wait, what happened?
Oh my God. Maybe she's just worried about him going in there without a suit.
Bitch, so just give it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back my comment that maybe they're the good guys here. God damn.
Gary, better go check that out.
Well played. The hell's her? Oh. Nice. That was well played. Oh God. The image of him just slowly riding that copier as it rolls away like that was just hilarious. Is he gonna John Wick somebody? Oh! Oh! He swirled it around in there. Used his head like a double-ended pencil sharpener. That made my ears hurt. God damn, Chris is a fucking Terminator. Maybe he can just, just unplug them all. Okay, there we go. We're good. Thankfully, there was no fail-safe. Like, if you disconnected, a surge goes to the thing and triggers it anyway. Whew, lucked out on that.
We waited long enough. We gotta go. Go.
Whoa, what was that? Or rather, who was that? Was that his brother? I couldn't tell. It kind of looked vaguely like the suit we saw in the opening. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was. He came to rescue him. Aww. What's his hero name? Cannonball? Homewrecker? What the fuck?
Best dimension ever.
Yeah, dude, he's like loved here. Got his family, could potentially get the girl. It's everything he's wanted, like I said. And I wonder if it's gonna get to his, again, I'm just waiting for some revelation.
I have every agent
there's
in the
Michael
Northwest
Rooker.
on the way to Smith's home now. And I brought a Red Say Wild here to assist.
How you doing there, sonny boy?
World's foremost eagle hunter.
Eagle hunter?
No one kills an eagle more good than me.
Yeah, that's nothing to be proud of.
First, we kill the bird.
And any other eagle in the vicinity.
No, just the bird in the house.
Oh, this guy, dude.
Are you in or not?
I'm not.
Then you're fired.
I'm in.
That quick turnaround.
I'm partnering you up with our new agent, Rip Jagger.
Who the fuck is Rip Jagger?
What? Oh my God. Oh, that's fun. Hmm. Should correct that. But you're not gonna.
Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You good, man?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can always tell me what's going on.
I really missed you.
This is getting me, man.
You don't gotta miss me, man. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I love you, buddy. You did good today.
What was that? What the fuck? Oh, wait. What if they break into his home, obviously, while he's not there, open the door? Oh, well, shit, never mind. Never mind. Seems like he's walking back. I was going to say, what if they walked in, found the door, because we've seen him just leave it open at times, and then they invade the other world looking for him, but he's coming back home. I mean, wow, what if the reverse happens? What if his brother and father come looking for him in this world, thinking it's their Chris? Then again, I don't know how they would know which door to go to. But yeah, we're gearing up for an intercept. He's back in his bedroom. All right, there we go. Interesting. All right, right. Post-credit scene. No, wait, are we gonna... All right. Oh, Adrian, never change, please. Good God. All right, man. We got to spend most of the episode in this other reality. And he got to kind of walk in the shoes of his other self. Though, quite obviously, he's very different than the version of him that they all know. I mean, which makes sense because they have completely different upbringings. You know, he didn't have a loving household. He didn't have his brother. He didn't have all these things, but it seemingly resulted in him becoming a much better person by comparison. This version of him that has had all of these things, like he's got a habit of disappearing, cheating on hardcore left and right, popping everything you could think of, you know, he just like diving his head, burying himself into so many substances. And like he said, it's like, you know, you've disappeared a little more frequently than usual. And it's just usual for him to disappear, which works in our favor if he is going to kind of like come and go to and from our universe and this one. You know, at least it's not uncommon or out of character for him to just kind of vanish for a few days. Hell, so much so that they're not even like that. I mean, they're concerned about the blood in the library, but they're not they're not suspecting foul play, which tells you a lot about his lifestyle over there as well. You know, down to the type of dress and all this. It's just like he's quite literally seemingly let the fame and all of that get to his head, you know, and especially that might even be the draw going on here. That's why I'm also kind of like, I wonder if like things are not all sunshine and rainbows over here, you know? Obviously, he's kind of the sticking point so far from what we've seen. But right now, the attractiveness of this universe is the surface level things that he's always wanted, he can have here. You know, he's got his brother, his father, the families together. They all are seemingly, you know, they love each other. openly, even the dad, when we saw him in the when he first stepped into this universe. You know, this Amelia actually does seem to very much so care about him. The public knows his name and celebrates just seeing him drive down the street when he gets a win, like with this this little terrorist thing that he broke up here with the Sons of Liberty. Everybody's like, yeah! And he got to do it in the end too, with his brother coming in to pick up there at the end as the chopper is about to get away. And we still haven't explored the rest of the universe. And I thought for a minute that it was going to be some little twist that sure, all of this works, especially it works too, given the context of what we know about his father in our world and the type of people he associates, his beliefs and all of that. If this is some alt world where maybe that's just the norm, people like him, the world as a whole seems all fine and dandy when you're looking at it through a certain lens or at a certain group of people. And then once you start to kind of peel back the layers and look at the details, look around, look at the greater world as a whole, maybe you're going to start to see that things are maybe a little uglier. But we haven't really done that just yet. And I thought the Sons of Liberty thing might have been a good tee up to do something like that, but then we didn't go that route. But though we did get a pretty brutal takedown sequence of them, that was such a wild scene. Hey guys, Editing Omni here real quick. I want to chime back in on this point because I did, you know, on the second time through, especially during the editing process, I noticed something that I didn't notice during the initial watch. Usually when I'm sitting down watching things, I'm not always watching the background, and especially in like these emotional, impactful moments, I'm very locked in on the actors that are in the center of the camera. And I think once I started to kind of pick up on this during the edit too, there's a lot of obscuring of the backgrounds and all this kind of stuff, but then you get these little like pockets, these little insights, these little lenses into the surroundings used sparingly throughout this. Once you kind of pick up on it, it's very noticeable that there is a discerning lack of color in the populace of this world. And what would make somebody like his father a loving dad or happy and doing well in this world if this was a world in which racists rule? Because I can tell you, and maybe I missed something throughout there, but it looked like I could not find a single person of color on the second watch at all when he was in the other universe. So I think that's going to be the revelation. It goes back to what I was saying. I think like all the surface level things that he's always wanted, he's getting right now. He's getting those met, and he's not really looking any deeper than that, any further. He's not expanding his view past the individuals that he misses, that he wants, that he longs for, craves, whatever. And he hasn't really examined the greater world. That's why when he went after the Sons of Liberty, he just went on full bore or whatever, you know? You know, there was those looks from Harcourt that I thought was a little questionable, and maybe that has something to do with this as well. So they very well could be in this universe a force for good, unlike in the main timeline. And that's going to make for an interesting collision too, if these two forces kind of come together. Like this group that is being sent after Chris is extremely diverse. I'm wondering if that's going to bring the conversation forward and be that wake-up call for Chris, or with Adebayo, because she's Chris's best friend, and that would definitely cause a problem, cause a stir. And that's the thing too, is like, especially in his pocket, in his bubble, he's not really thinking about anything outside of that. So once they enter that bubble and then that bubble bursts, when maybe they have an issue with who he associates with, maybe that's when things are going to kind of blow up. I'm very interested to see how this is going to play out. Again, John Cena is just fantastic in this role. And again, seeing him navigate these emotions and all this is a lot of fun. And just everybody in general, you know, with Adebayo trying to like, you know, talk to Harcourt about what's going on between them as well. And how that also mirrors the other Harcourt, you know, and what's going on there, but also how she's also living in almost like a reflection of what happened with Flag. You know, the moment they broke those that friendship line and slept together, he went off and died. And now she's kind of doing the same thing with the guy that killed him. And it's just, you know, it's a complication. It's baggage she's carrying around, probably not even addressing, because we know she's not addressing anything head on, which is why she goes out to these bars, picks these fights. She's just this roundabout way of trying to deal with, but not deal with everything. But I love seeing the group, the friend group, kind of chilling, hanging out, being there, supporting each other. Even Vigilante, the way he like got really concerned when they told him Economos could be choking on his vomit in the bathtub. He's like, why you didn't tell me? And he ran over there. Like, it's just like they've got such a weird little group, but I love it to death. But anyway, fantastic episode. We're ramping up. We're still building, but I feel like we're about to hit that boil over point real soon. And I think it might kick off in the next episode. I mean, considering the next episode is our mid-season, you know, after episode 4, we'll be into the back half. So anyway, guys, what did you think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out Angela Burr, Adriana Melee, and Lily Chanson. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support some of the rescues we've been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help. And as always, I want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Adam Myers, Aquino, Annoying Waffle, Anthony, Ariel, Armando Rosage, Ash, Captain Hoodie, Carolyn Eckerstern, Carrie Eckerl, Casey Wood, Christopher Anderson, Clara V, Codename Witch, Cody Vineyard, Corey Curry, Cosmonito, Craig Lozo, Cyber, Dairy Products, Daisy, Damasius, David Furstenberg, Denise Mauricio, Doric, Elianum Gidney, Inderwolf, Ethan Denise, Fred Forlock, Gavin Tipsword, Gregory Toner, Havoc, Hot Girl Bum 2, It's Mushi, Jack Maltby, Jake Cantrell, Jen, Jose Hernandez, Joshua Gunnell, Julia Barrera, Cato, Carlene, Carmen Wilmot, Leo, Lee Stigler, Liam Harold, Lily Chanson, Lily Bullock, Luca Van Zeeland, Lynn 0816, Mandy Sharon, Matt Hater, Mel Fernal, Muggy Hole, Smith Lesbian, Nicodemus, Nikki G, Nile, Noodle DeFoodle, Ollie Hodges, Owardium, Pam R, Paul Brown, Philly J, Robert Anguiano, Robin Yuckheim, Ross Lingard, Russell Crocker, Ryan F, Ryan Morash, Sam Finnan, Scotty, Sewer Rat, Saja 19, Shilio, Silver Tier Moon, Sir Shredder, Sleepy Snolly, S. Wills, Tessa, Tulipangi, Tyler Rayner, Uncle Tony, Your Scott V, Vivian Wozniak, VV, Wallace Silvas, Your Boy G-Man, and Zach Hills. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's just for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.